Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to another Coffee and Crypto in Radix. So today we're gonna be speaking with George or Jorge from for this project on Radix ecosystem called Corvax. It's a very nice project with different things that I've been seeing lately. I think it came from out of nowhere, let's say, and it started gaining a lot of attraction because it has different things and features. It has a game getting released also, so a lot of different things. It's a meme coin, but with some utilities that has been there. I see the Telegram group just with thousands and thousands of messages. So hi and welcome, George, to this your house, Coffee and Crypto on BCD. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. I'm so glad to be here to be able to share some information about Corvax and to talk, explain it because I think one
Yeah.
of the main problems that right now is having like people is interested in it and they're asking me, but what's the plan? How does it work? And
Yes.
usually the answer when I explain it is, wow, that sounds great. So to have this opportunity to give and share this information, I think is going to be very useful for the project.
Yeah, for sure. It's always so I think that sometimes you launch a project and you just launch it without a very good plan, because you don't really know where the wind is gonna take you to.
Mhm.
Sometimes you do have a good plan in place, and you know, oh, I want to do this, and this. And I guess a lot of other times you start with something, and then something you see something different, or the community is telling something, and then it switched to another place or another thing. So yeah, it's always good to know what you have in your mind, because so far you've shown that you have a very good set of skills. We were discussing just on the mic test a few minutes ago that you've been learning on the road on and it's amazing to see all these things that you can be or you're doing right now. So what inspired you to this the Corvax project?
So I've been in crypto already many years, and I haven't been directly participating, like creating something, but I had that in the back of my mind for a long time. and I wasn't interested in meme coins, but recently I experimented a little bit with them,
Mhm.
and everything started with a conversation with my wife about this character Corvax, because he's kind of a scientific, but usually has a lot of problems with the computers. So when my wife was having sometimes problems with the computers, I was always calling her, what's the problem, Corvax? And and from there, and being part of the Radix community for already around 2 years, I was thinking how can I help to the ecosystem to grow.
Yeah.
So basically, it was one night, both ideas of these callbacks and some solutions that I think we can provide for the ecosystem come together, and and from there it was just a explosive path, because in less than 1 month already, since I had that idea, we have this bot running, the coin launched and graduated in Raccoon. We have the 2D game developed, and
Mhm.
right now just working in. So a lot of stuff has happened in just
In a
4
few
weeks.
minutes.
So so yeah, that's the original inspiration of Corba.
So Corvax, is it like a cartoon or something, or where
Yeah,
does this come from?
yes. Corvax is a cartoon from it's some cartoons that are for teaching English,
Okay.
to non non-English speaking people. That, and the funny thing is, like, it's so not known besides in a couple of countries that know this character. So I thought that it had huge meme potential, like, because he, for me at least, is a funny guy.
Yeah.
And I investigate and I saw that there is in crypto there is no any single reference to it. And as it has this relationship with technology and this stuff, I thought that it could be a good idea. Maybe in the
Yeah.
future, if the thing keeps growing, we will maybe have to rebrand a little bit the thing, just in case, because yes, the
Yeah.
character is copyrighted. But those will be awesome problems to have. That will mean that we are succeeding all the way. So no, it's not
For
something
sure.
that concern me right now. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to look for Corvax on the internet on the web to see if it was in somewhere, and I couldn't find it. But okay, now that you mention it
Mhm.
helps to teach English, so it should be a
Yeah.
funny character teaching English. As you were saying,
Yes.
for what you use it with your wife is like, oh, it had problems with the computer, but so far it seems that it doesn't, because it's creating a lot of things, very good things on Telegram, on the bot of Telegram. So how does that work on the bot of Telegram? I've been participating a little bit every now and then, but
Mhm.
what is the idea behind the Telegram bot?
So the first I will explain how it works, and then maybe what is the main idea of it. So the Telegram bot is a bot where you can access and you can play some games, participate in some lotteries, and the main thing is, like, you can do a command called Corvax, and with this command you earn T Corvax. T Corvax is a Telegram token. Telegram token that the bot provides to the users, and the bot keeps track of how many T Corvax has each user. This T
Mhm.
Corvax, at any point that you want, if you have more than 100 T Corvax, which is kind of easy to reach this point, you can exchange it for the real token, for Corvax, no, for the token that we launched in Raccoon. So that is the basic functionality. The reason or the meaning of it is to be able to engage people that doesn't have maybe direct relationship with crypto, or that they are part of other chains,
Mhm.
in a way that somebody can play this game without having a wallet or without having anything of these aspects that usually people are scared of in crypto, no? Because we have
Yeah.
sometimes media has created bad reputation, and not only media. There have been a lot of cases that has been having potential of scaring people in
Yeah.
this environment. So this is a safe place for people to play around and to have the feeling that they are, well, not to have the feeling, they are earning value, no?
Yes.
These T Corvax.
So,
So
so I think that you can like put the Corvax, dash Corvax every 50 minutes or 60 minutes, right? So
every
that you
60
gain
minutes.
10 coins.
One every 1 hour. That is also set up in the in the bot in a way that it's dynamic depending of the amount of usage of the community,
Mm.
because we aim to give, we have 100,000 real Corvax reserved for being given through the bot, but the idea is to give uh, we have we are going to have several tiers through the time. We have right now 5 tiers, and in the first tier we are giving 2,000 Corvax per week. That is what the
Okay.
bot aims. If the users are using a lot, the cooldown could modify and it become longer. So
Okay.
the bot recalculates everything. So we make it to give these 2,000 Corvax, real Corvax, what will mean right now is 40,000 T Corvax per week
So it's
that you
like
can exchange.
it's like Bitcoin mining,
It's like
right?
Bitcoin mining, and
Yeah.
in some ways, because then once we finish the first 20,000 real Corvax, which is 10 weeks of this mining, no, we have our own halving.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
after that point in tier two, it will be given 1,000 real Corvax per week. So in that case, the second tier will last around 20 weeks. We have those reserves locked, so they will get unlocked a few weeks before the next tier starts. So I don't
Perfect.
have access to those funds till the bot will make use of them.
So and then how does the transition from T Corvax to real Corvax happen? Is it something manual, or people is able to connect a wallet somewhere, or how does that
Yes.
process work?
So we will at some point make it automatic, connected to the wallet. But for the moment, and we just launched, I wanted to have manual control of it, just in case somebody was able to find some exploits or something like that will empty our wallet because suddenly he got million T Corvax in some tricky way. I don't know. So, but for the moment, everything is running
Smooth.
smoothly, and I think sooner or later we will implement the automatic exchange. Um, so
Nice.
the main thing, because this will say, okay, it's a way of you can get some value or anything, but uh, how it affects directly to the Radix ecosystem, no? So you can be earning this value, no? But whenever you want to cash out, no, and you just write the command cash out, no, the bot, it will explain you that you need to install the Radix wallet, get an
Wow.
account, and then the bot brings you to a private chat where he asks you for the address, and you just paste there your address, and I get a private message in the bot with the request, with the amount of Corvax that I need to transfer and the address to who I need to transfer them. So in this way, already the bot could be an option. Like I have a grandma of a friend, no, that she's, I think even she's right now the biggest miner of T Corvax in the list, that she's using the bot. So if a grandma can use the bot, it means that almost everyone can use this. So
Yes.
so once she will consider the to cash out, no, she will have to follow the steps to install and already introduce herself into the Corvax ecosystem in this way.
Excellent. So it's an onboarding tool as well for Ike. So that's amazing.
More than also is the main objective, because that is also even goes deeper with the two D game.
Mm.
That will go steps further to get on board, not only in Radix but in the Radix ecosystem. That is our main objective.
So do you want to tell anything about the 2D game, or?
Yeah, I am ready kind of to soon, maybe this weekend for sure. Oh, I can't say for sure, but most probably this weekend I will be able to provide some to some members of the community that have been active and very collaborative. That I will give them the opportunity to test, to be the first testers of the game.
Okay.
So the game basically it will be an extension of the 2D game. The web game will be an extension of the bot, in the
Okay.
way that will will increase the production of the T-Corvax. You will have a Corvax laboratory there where you will build some machines that will provide you some resources. You will start at the beginning, you will start there, and in the two game, you will start with the amount of T-Corvax that you have in the bot. So they will be
Okay.
synchronized. And the T-Corvax that you have in the bot is the T-Corvax that you have in the game. The T-Corvax that you spend in the game, they will be discounted in the bot. So it will be one database for shared for both. So there you build these machines with other resources. There is right now catnips and energy, and you can build first thing you build the cats layer, then you build the reactor, and then you will build the amplifier. No,
Okay.
as soon as you increase you get enough resources for it. This is the basic structure, just to show what is the idea and potential of it. It will have also cooldowns. The system is the same. Like you enter there, you build your catnips, activate the cooldown, collect your first resources from the cat layers, and then when you have enough, you will enter, build your reactor, and the reactor will produce energy and T-Corvax, no? The
Nice.
thing. And then you build with energy, catnips, and T-Corvax, you build the amplifier, and the amplifier increase the production of the reactor. And you have levels of it. You can increase the level of the machines, and that will provide more production from them. So that it's basically a form, more fun, more visual extension of the bot. But then our idea, and it's kind of the core idea of the project, is that other projects of the community we will collaborate with other projects of the community where they can have their own machine in the game. So you have one project that, or for example, CTO, no, you want to have a
Yeah.
machine in the project. So you build. The user will be able to build this machine, spending some resources to create it. But then once they want to activate it so they can increase their T-Corvax production, they will need to do a task related to the project. No,
Okay.
like you CTO, you will say, so for activating this, they need to stake this, or they need to do this transaction, or they need to hold a minimum, nothing. It could be just something symbolic, no,
Mhm.
but that introduce the user to another element of the ecosystem. So the idea is that as deeper you are in the ecosystem, bigger is your production of the Corvax, and more is the value that you are going to get. And in that way, in
Nice.
some ways, the the at the end, the biggest is the value of the real Corvax. It will increase the amount of value that the users will get, and it will create it. It will become it more attractive for people to come experiment, and with the promise of getting more value. And the more users get attracted and enter into the game and into the ecosystem, so more people will be in the ecosystem. So the ecosystem by itself, so it's kind of a all-win situation, no?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
the ecosystem will get more users, the users will get more value. So that is the final goal. Not the final goal, but the right now short, medium term goal for our project. The thing. Then
Nice.
I have a crazy idea with NFTs that I didn't see anywhere, and I think it's only can be possible in Radix.
Works.
But I've been advised not to share not to share
Yeah.
this, just in case somebody can go for it.
Wanna do it first. Yeah, yeah, that's a good advice, and it's
Mhm,
always it's good to tease a little bit, but don't tell what is gonna happen. So that's nice.
mhm,
And the crazier part of all this that you've been telling me is, as we were speaking just on the mic test, is that you've been doing this by yourself
Mhm.
on the last month, right? So you've been
Yeah.
learning
Yes,
how
yes,
to
yes.
program the bot on Telegram, and also now working and programming the game. And you're not a dev,
Mhm.
so that's amazing. That's something to really say congrats to what you're
Thank you,
doing,
thank you.
because
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it because you are learning by yourself. So that's amazing. So
Yeah,
how that had been, what is your experience on through this time?
So the first thing I will say is that it's kind of addictive, no? Like once you try it and you start to see how the things develop and improve and appear, and you feel like you have superpowers with all of this, and I am hooked to it. No, the it's super motivating. I am using all the tools I have around me in like AI tools or different programs of I don't even know the names of half of them, but I know
Yeah,
how to use them, and it's fascinating that with not, I mean, I'm very good following instructions and I'm very good resolving problems and these kind of things. But it's fascinating that I can start from not having a clear knowledge of how to do the thing, and in just today will be probably 4 weeks since I had the idea. Not even since I start working, since I have the idea, and we reached this point that we have all the Telegram channel running, the bot being successful in the community, and already developed the 2D game that right recently, I mean, today I finished the Telegram login integration to the game, so it's pretty much ready
man.
for testing. And my next step is just to do the integration with the Corvax. Sorry, I have here the headphone to integrate the Corvax bot with the to integrate the database. So when you log in with your username of Telegram into the game, it you go there and appear already with the your T Corvax hooked to the game. Yeah.
Man, that's amazing, and that's something really to for everybody that is watching this video right now or is gonna watch it later. It's it's something to tell everybody, hey guys, you can do things. I mean, it's
Yeah.
everything, all the information is up there for grab, to look for it and start working, start doing things. So, sometimes we say, no, I don't know how to do it, but there is a bunch of information, and now AI is, it's super
Yeah.
amazing. It helps you with several things, and as you can see, it can help you also to create all these. When I first started watching the Corvax Telegram group and all that stuff, I said, yeah, this guy, I'm sure he's a dev and he has experience. But now knowing that you didn't have any experience, it's something for me and for everybody to say, man, we can do better things, right? It's
No,
just a matter of putting
it's
time in there.
superpowers. It's like superpowers right now. Mhm.
It's like what I've been saying on the I start a series of videos with Andres Leon. He's a dev
Mhm.
for Radix on since 3 years ago for S crypto, but he's been a dev for different other projects for several years. So what I always say when we start every video, every, let's say, lesson, is, guys, this can be a game changer for anybody that is watching, because it's the first step how to enter to develop on S crypto for a blockchain, and it's gonna
Mhm.
be a career long. I mean, it's one of the best jobs or best paid jobs right now, if
Mhm.
developers for blockchain. So in this case, also I think developers for anything. I mean, you can work
Mhm.
anywhere, and you can do things for you, but then you can start doing things for others, and it's just having more sources of income, and it's everybody's dream, right? So Yeah,
Mhm.
it's there for grabs. So congratulations. I'm really
Thank you.
amazed on this history and experience that you have, and it's teaching us a lot of us just what we can do.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's just it was eye-opening. That's for sure. That's for sure. Mhm.
Of course. So I saw that there is a meme contest going on Corvax as well. I think it already finished, right? Or it's still going on.
It finished. It finished right now. From that, it was successful, but as with everything, there are things to learn about control, mass control there, how to
Yes.
how to avoid some conflictive points that could happen. But it was
Yeah.
instructive in that aspect. Yeah.
There's always things that go not in the way that you want on those type of dynamics with the community. Sometimes someone is angry because whatever, or
Ye-
there are bots, or yeah, it is not
Yes, yes.
easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, the community was wonderful with all of that. Maybe the problem was more these airdrop hunters and bots and things situation that is clearly you need to set up some rules so you can avoid those
Mhm.
things more
Yeah.
efficiently. Uh,
Yeah, you go learning through the different contests
yes,
and see
yes.
how you can start doing some things to avoid some
Mhm.
misunderstandings, because then yeah,
Yes.
it's a pain, and it's really you feel like bad because you're trying to do something for the community and then you have
Mhm.
some issues, and like, come on guys, right? But
Yes,
that
yes.
happens.
But at
So
the same time,
yeah,
so
go ahead.
sorry. At the same time means that we are providing some value there. Like
Mhm.
if it grabs all these bots, airdrop hunters, and everyone trying to come here to get something, is because there is something to get already. No, so that
Yeah.
means that we are building something with value here.
Yeah, for sure. So very nice. So how are the tokenomics for Corvax? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I have, as I said, the initial investment, no, of these 100,000 Corvax that Raccoon allows you to buy once you create the coin. So these 100,000 Corvax are for the bot. Directly goes there to be given by in hours. Then I have like my personal reserve is for 40,000 Corvax that are at the beginning I thought they were going. I misunderstood in Raccoon. I thought they were going to be 1 million tokens.
Mhm.
So I was thinking, okay, this 100,000 is a 10%, and this 40,000 is a 4%, but it ended up being 1.2 million Corvax.
Okay.
So this 100,000 is something less than this, is like an 8 9
Nine.
percent of all the Corvax, and my 40,000 is like so I don't know, 3 something percent of all the Corvax. And then I have another reserve of I don't know, because we spent already some, but I guess there is still around 30,000 Corvax that I have for collaborations,
Mhm.
airdrops, marketing, for giving prizes to the community, like we did with the meme competition
Mhm.
and this stuff. Mhm.
Nice. Very good. And the rest is on the market, on
And the
liquidity,
rest
or
is it's in the marketing. We launched with this launch pad, raccoon.fun, and we were the first coin to graduate there. And I
wow,
think for the moment we are still the only coin that has graduated there, because they had kind of a expensive bonding curve. No, to graduate, you need to get 1 million XRD
wow.
of market value to be able to graduate. And that was the first big success. Took us maybe 1 week or a little bit less. I don't remember exactly to reach, and it was challenge. I remember some people they say, "Oh, we are not going to graduate," all this stuff, and I was sure. I was sure, seeing the response of the community and that we had something on the table. The bot was already fully running. People was
Mm.
loving it, and I was sure that it was just matter of time. And till this point, that almost 1 month after, we are still the only one that was able to accomplish this challenge of graduating there.
Yeah, I guess also the problem with that early really fun launch as well. So there is more
Mhm.
competition for Raccoon at this moment. I guess that also had something to do with it. I
Yes.
saw a post just before we start about Raccoon that I think they are in right now like lower tiers so that the
Mhm.
project can choose with less amount of expertise. I don't know what is behind or what is the benefit of doing one or the other. I'm trying to reach Raccoon to see if they want to join me on a coffee or crypto to speak about
Mhm.
their project. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, congrats if you're the only one so
Mhm.
far. It also speak about something. And I mean, you're doing amazing stuff. I don't. I'm not surprised right now that you are where you are at this point.
Mhm.
So,
Thank you.
congrats. And tell me a little bit how has been this whole experience since you start on Raccoon, and then when you launch, what did you feel, and how did you live that moment, and then after graduation,
Mhm.
how everything has been for you.
Mhm. So basically, we start running. We had the right now. I don't even remember. I guess we had the bot ready and experimenting few days before, like couple of days before the launch of the token, and people was testing, giving me some feedback. And then once we launched the coin in Raccoon, we opened, no, the bot project
Mhm,
for it, and on the fly, because at the end also it was the end of it was near Christmas, no, so I had also to fly away back to Spain to see the family,
mhm.
with a stop in Turkey there, and things like that. So I was there, my wife sleeping in the hotel in Turkey, and me the whole night just working on resolving some maybe bugs, or finding some solutions for some questions of the bot as we were going there. And then arriving home, Christmas, family, everybody needs my attention. And the family start to call me Corvax at home, you know, because because I am just there with the computer non-stop, trying to push things forward and improve and get things better. So so that was exciting moment. I remember the moment when we graduate. I was there working on something, and I remember I went to my father and something, because of course they barely understand what's happening here, you know,
Yes.
with all this stuff, and they couldn't understand, like, why we graduate? They graduate, and they're asking you, but what college, what university, what's
Yeah.
what graduation, and it happened there in a moment, and we have a little. I think they were just happy to see my excitement, no, and to see
Yeah.
how the things were there. So from there, it was just to start next steps. To immediately, I start to work in the development of the even before graduation. I start already with the development of the 2D game, and it was at the beginning challenging to find exactly which tools to use. I started using the Construct 3, but it didn't allow me some flexibility for the things I wanted to do. So finally, I found my path after a few days, and since then it was just so smooth going forward. And of course, there is always some little detail that you get crazy to find why this is not
Oh yeah,
working, or something, and then it's just a silly thing, but when you find it and you just like, yes,
yeah. I
and
know
you
that
see
feeling.
the result of it. Then there was a moment that my wife said, look, you are going to give me 2 days or of your
Or you're
time.
gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. So I had a little trip with her, and that was a moment of kind of disconnect a little bit of everything. I mean, following is impossible to disconnect, no, like, but at least stand up from the computer and fly back and home, and keep working, keep developing, and go for it with everything, with huge excitement and increasing. The question is, I still finishing something, and I already have the plans for the for the
For
other
the
things.
next thing.
So I start to work things a little bit in parallel, and it's kind of multiply the excitement, no? Like, the need to finish this
Yeah.
so I can throw that one too already. So yeah, it's been truly in some ways one of most exciting experiences of my life, in the way that I didn't know that this was possible, no? And when you
Mhm.
discover that it's not only possible, but it could be successful, and that from that point you open your eyes and suddenly everything is clear in front of you. You have the plan, you have the path, and you know that you can do it.
Mhm.
It generates such a excitement and kind of motivation to
Yeah.
keep going, and to keep going harder.
That's amazing. Yeah, good story. Thanks for sharing with us. I know it's
Mhm.
gonna everybody's gonna like it because yeah, I think it's big for a lot of people that is up there thinking, can I do something or not? And I mean,
You
everybody
can,
can
you
do it.
can. Mhm.
And it brings that satisfaction to the life, to the moment that it's hard to explain to people outside crypto. As you were saying, your parents didn't know what was that graduation thing or anything. I guess even if you try to explain them, oh, this is the project, I have a bot and I'm doing a game, and I
Mhm.
I think they don't really understand or really understand what is going on over there, right? So yeah, I
Mhm.
also similar thing. I when I speak with my wife about what I'm doing, not with the channel, because I mean I've been doing the YouTube for so long, so it's part of our lives.
Mhm.
But with the CTO, she's like, yeah, but what for? What is that? And it's something that I'm enjoying and I like it. And so
Yes.
yeah, it
Mhm.
brings some satisfaction to being
Mhm.
in crypto and trying to apport to put something together for the community or for a blockchain that you really like. So
Mhm.
I didn't ask how did you get into Radix to start?
So, I've been in crypto, I guess you can say, a long time. First time I hear about Bitcoin was 2010, 11. I can't tell exactly. I was in that time doing my master degrees in philosophy, and I had a friend. In philosophy, there is always new ideas moving around, like everything that is edgy, it comes there. And
Mm,
had a friend, I remember, Enrique, he came to me and said, hey, Jorge, there is this new internet money. It's called Bitcoin. And I said, okay, let's see. And I dig there that time. Like, as I say, I'm not a programmer, but I'm good following steps and doing things with the computers in some way. So I was able to start mining in
mm.
those years. And Bitcoin, it was, I don't know, somewhere between $1, $5, something like that, like nothing.
Wow, man.
And I was mining, and I gave up because I was having the computer running like full throttle, like all the power there. heating the room during the whole day, 24 hours, and I was getting maybe half Bitcoin per week, I don't know, or something like that.
That's a scam.
And
Such a
yeah,
scam.
and I was thinking, for what I'm getting here, $1 per week for having the computer, I am spending more in electricity or
Yeah.
things like that. So I gave up. I guess after like 1 month, I guess there is somewhere there 4 or 5 Bitcoins lost in the universe, and I kind of forgot about it, and then I moved to Los Angeles, where I was working in filmmaking in 2013. And in those years, like 2014, 2015, I hear back about Bitcoin. I said, wow.
Mm.
And then instead of going through the technical way, I went more in an investing way, no?
Okay.
And I got into Bitcoin it was having like it was like $230 in that time, and that was my first time going there. Then, like, there was a moment that is kind of one of the most painful parts. Like, I had 3,000 Ethereum at some point,
Man.
that 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 I sold for, I don't know, like, $60,000, something like that. I'm feeling a genius in that moment, no, because maybe I
Sure.
spent like $3,000 for it, and I was getting 60,000 in that moment. Yeah, but in any case,
Man.
those investments and those things changed my life in good ways in the coming years, and I attached to the crypto world, and I'm very interested as a philosopher. Well, philosopher. I am like somebody that has interest in philosophy and all these ideas and those things. It was always very attractive. So I've been deep into the theory aspect of it. Not so much till now, I would say, to the technical aspect, but to the
Mm.
theoretical points. And then it came like 2 years ago. It was Radix, some friend, more technical, commented me about it, and I check it out. And what interested me the most of Radix is this idea that, first of all, as I understand from people that knows more than me, they explain me that the technology is awesome. That
Mm.
is there is nothing like that right now in crypto.
Mhm.
But also from my own perspective, I was loving the idea how they were approaching it. It didn't have this kind of scammy feeling of trying to
Mm.
get the things uh, to grab money as soon as possible but it had the feeling of, we have huge good technology, we want to take care of the project. We were thinking not in grabbing some money right now, but to build something for the future in a
Mhm.
in a solid way, no?
Yeah.
And I know for the community sometimes it's frustrating, this perspective that because everybody's thinking in the short term, and you want to be rich today, and who cares if it's tomorrow what's coming good, no? But that was my the selling point for me, that I invested in Radix. I got into it this 2 years ago, like, eco price in truth, because it was right before a pump to 14 cents. The thing, I should say this, entering there and going to 14 cents was exciting moment, like right before the release of Babylon.
Mm.
um, but from there, I stayed from that feeling that provides the community and the people that is working in the project behind, of creating something solid for the future, being careful
Yeah.
with legislation, being careful with all this stuff, and not trying to make a aggressive marketing that looks for just bringing people with promises that are not going to be fulfilled, and
Mhm.
all this stuff. And since then, I've been part of the community a little bit in the sidelines, commenting here and there sometimes, but not every day or not.
Mm.
Now, yes, now I am just uh, deep into it,
Yeah,
and
yeah, you
I'm
have
loving, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Mhm.
that part of you that you didn't know and that exists.
Yeah. Mhm.
So super nice. So tell me how hard. I mean, you didn't have experience making any of what you've been doing, the Telegram chat, the bot or the game. Uh, so how hard is it to do? I mean, you already told me the experience and that you was with the
Mhm.
computer, everybody was having fun, and you were there trying to make things work. But how difficult it is to make something like what you've done so far?
I think still the with the tools that we have right now, you still need to have some kind of a skill set. It doesn't
Mm.
even need to be maybe uh, technical in this aspect, but maybe from philosophy, for example, I'm very good with logic. No, logic is one of the main parts of philosophy. So I'm very good developing logics and understanding logics. No, and all of that, it's clearly helpful. If you are good also following steps and understanding where could be your own mistakes, even so, it's hard. I think with practice, depend on your skill set, it will be everybody can do it at some level, and some people will take maybe to reach the same point some months, and some people just will be kind of as fast as
One day.
I'm doing it. Yeah, I mean, one day, I don't think I don't think so, but yeah, at the end, it was, I didn't count them, no, but hundreds of hours of this. I mean, for sure, more than 100. I don't know how many exactly, but but I mean, you can ask my wife. Maybe she knows better more about how many hours I've been of it, because for me, I don't feel the time passing. No,
Yeah,
but she feel it's more. No?
it's like
Than-
you're on another planet where the time is slower.
yes. It's like you are moving at the speed of light, while in the Earth, people are looking at you getting old.
Yes. Nice, perfect. I love it. So,
Mhm.
guys, if you haven't, just go and check Corvax Telegram chat. It's down there, moving below. Also, the Twitter profile. It's on the description of this video, or you can just put Corvax XRD on Twitter anywhere so that you can go check what Jorge is doing. It's doing very good things. It's as he was explaining. If you just launch or you just start watching the video, I recommend you go back and start all over because you're gonna learn good things here. Um, he's doing this like a ramp up for XRD for Radix as well, and he want to participate and just not focus just on Corvax but in other projects and in XRD in general. So doing very good stuff. I fully recommend you go and check his Twitter, his Telegram group, and watch them, watch what he's doing because I think that he's gonna be a big part of Radix for the long run. So congratulations a lot. I'm super happy to get to know you, and that's something that or this is why I start doing this coffee and cryptos with Radix because I think I've been learning so much. I've been having a lot of surprises on different interviews with different people. It's something amazing to get to know people that is with this spirit to really change things on the world. So congrats and thanks for being
Thank
here,
you. Thank you
Jorge.
very much. As you said, I truly felt like at home here. So it truly, and this is just the beginning of, I hope, our relationship, and Corvax and all this stuff. I think it's just the beginning,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
thank you very much. It was truly a pleasure. I felt super comfortable here, and it was a thank you, thank you.
No, no, thank you. Anything else that you want to share, Jorge, with the community, with Radix, with or anybody that is not even in crypto, or I mean, anything that is in your mind right now?
Um, Right now, I have the feeling that we went through everything very nicely. I'm pretty sure we finish this conversation. I would say, yeah, I didn't talk about that.
Yeah, yeah, that always
Yeah,
happens.
I feel bad, but then we can do in some time. We can do another one just in case.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is open for all the Radix ecosystem. So I was getting yesterday. Being told maybe we can start doing like a weekly thing with different projects, not just one
Mhm,
project. Because at
mhm.
some point I'm gonna run off of projects, and I will
Yeah,
say, no what. So to get updates for different projects to the community and to the people.
that
So
would be awesome.
yeah,
Put me in the list for that. Put me in the list for
for sure,
that.
for sure. You're gonna be up there always. So thanks,
Yeah.
Jorge. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank
And
you very much.
uh,
Great pleasure.
any question or anything, you can leave it on the comments, or you can go either to Corvax Telegram group to ask any question, or also you're invited to the Telegram group for Radix CTO. It's used like that, Radix CTO, and it's super easy. You can find us anywhere. We pretty much all the founders are on all the different Telegram groups out there. So welcome to Radix if you're not there.
Welcome.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.